Guess I said it often enough. You reincarnate, and it's not a matter of, you go get a ticket from somebody and guarantees you get to reincarnate. And it's not a matter of you doing some kind of thing to where you're going to reincarnate with a special person, or in a special way, or in a special place, or as a special person in any way, shape, or form. You just, by the very grace of God, reincarnate. And it happens all the time. It's a very common thing, just like birth is a very common thing, and yet it's a freaking miracle. But the big thing about it is that it is a reincarnation of an old person, or maybe a young person that just died. So think about this. You reincarnate. We all reincarnate. We likely, all the time, have a mother. Somebody gives birth to us. What is the chance that the person in this room, any girl in this room, or even a guy, because you reincarnate back and forth, could have been your mother? About 100% chance. Or a brother, or a sister, or a lover, a husband, a long lost child that you wish never died. But yet now you're sitting right next to. And you never know it. You're sitting on an airplane. You never know it. But if you don't get your grace together, your Holy Spirit, and take this for the way I'm saying it, then you will not behave as though that is the way it is. That's called brotherhood. That's Buddhism. Buddhism is when you see every single person is possibly your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your lost loved one. Every single person on the street, no matter in your intellectual mind, I don't know you. Is that true? Is that even possible? That you couldn't know people? It's highly unlikely. It's just that we have an intellectual mind that veils our personal life. And we think we're in this one life, and what we've done and what we've met and who we are is the accomplishment of our life. And it's not true. We are the accumulation of life. And it goes on and on and on. Every single person around us, if we want a better mother, if we want a better father, if we want a better brother, you better treat everybody better. Because you got a chance that any one of those people is going to be your mother or your father or your brother. And you have no choice in the matter. You should know that by now. You have no choice in the matter. But you do have a choice in magnetic attraction. In loving grace. To bring back to you the loving characteristics and the embodiment of the new group of world servers. And that's like Tukus. It's like Tibetans. They gather. They sit in a small group. They're a little freaked out when they think, oh no, now we're starting to incarnate in America and Mexico and Spain. But we are, and we found them. We found them in Mexico, Spain, America, New York. We found Tukus. So you can be found if you join the Sangha. If you go through the process. If you become more and more and more and more enlightened, then you free yourself from your astral bullshit of not treating people as though they are your mother and father in a future life or in a previous life. But there's 100% chance they will be in your future life. You're not going to get the same person as your mother and the same person as your lover. And you're not going to be the same person when you reincarnate. If you do any regressions, you look back and you go, oh my God, I was a girl. That's kind of strange, But it's not. If you look back in history, there were no such things as male, female. We're just people suffering in the same ways with enormous amounts of suffering, having nothing to do. Our hardship could have something to do with men are put to war, men are made slaves first, men are, get the worst. But that's not what's said in society. But it is what is in real reality. So That tends to make people think that there is this big gender thing, that we go from life after life and we have this thing, but we don't. Because we have no real loving wisdom carrying over, we don't get stabilized in a specific sex. But if you gain your loving wisdom, you will stop going back and forth. And you will stabilize in the gender that you are to evolve in till you attain Buddhahood. Yeah? And that is a wonderful course of events, because you get to learn what it's like to be a girl. You get to learn what it's like to be a guy, rather than going back and forth, and then you wonder, oh, am I gay? What is going on? Why do people do all this stuff? And it's because we don't understand we reincarnate. We don't understand we have to say no. We don't understand there is all this going out there that are predators. And we don't understand that we are what they're looking for. And predators are looking for Boy Scouts. Predators are looking for little kids who come to the church. Predators are looking. They're out after you. They go to the main schools. They're your school teacher. They're your coach. And you need to be able to discern and discriminate and wipe all this out off earth and become brotherhood. The great white brotherhood. And it's nothing to do with male, female. It has to do with brotherhood. Because everybody's your sister. Everybody's your mother. Everybody's your father. Everybody's your aunt, your uncle. It's just the truth. So if we stay really clear and hold ourselves in right relationship, then we thin out how many people we have in our life. We go into our next life and we have maybe one child, and we're not dependent on having to be married to have that child. We can carry this out. We can do this. The main thing is right relationship. If it's better for the child, better for you, then that's the way it is. It's got to be based on brotherhood, kindness, right relationship, and not obligation. Not fear that you're doing the wrong thing. Not under obligation and loyalty to someone that you're afraid of, and not be able to stand up, for what you think is right. We're not in that. We've lost will. You need to gain it back. You only gain back will through love. Love is the power behind the will. God is the force that comes with love.
All saints of Christ, all saints of Christ, all